Today is another news day. We are going to read everything that Chelsea and also now Phoebe said in the Discord, because now Phoebe is taking a bigger community manager role because Chelsea is soon going to be on maternity leave, and we have also super cool art websites related to Hello Kitty Island Adventure to look at, so let's go. I will quickly start by Opossum that made egg coffee in real life, and it looks awesome, and I'm so happy when I see other people doing the same thing as me, as trying the recipes, so good job, Opossum. Next up, I randomly noticed that there are some websites that track the MBTI types for people and characters and things like that, and I noticed that Wish Me Mel's MBTI type is actually the same as mine. So it's some kind of a personality separation, and there's I think 12 different ones, and we are INFJs. So this is so fun that I am the same as Wish Me Mel, my favorite character. And apparently also Tuxedo-sam and Lala, and a lot of other smaller characters. And then I had a screenshot from Kieran that had the Sunblink logo, and when I tried to look up again, he did not anymore. They actually not working for Sunblink anymore. That's interesting. And we're talking about the new puzzle rooms, and Kieran said, hopefully we'll get to see more of said rotating platforms in the future. Right now my focus is on Redacted, but I have some fun ideas for future puzzles. And so Kieran also said, for a quick explanation behind the scenes, when we are making new things, such as the rotating platforms, we'll basically experiment with them until we get the behavior we want down. Sometimes this will get done in a test scene, sometimes in the planned final scenes. It really depends on what's the fastest or convenient for the developer. With the rotating platforms using the totem tag, I was using normal totems to make sure I had the buttons properly set up. So that's a remnant of that. Roro said, I'm so sad I missed all of the summer events and I don't have Pam and Tom again. And Chelsea said they'll be back in December. Good to know. Natasha said, can I ask about the stylization of Usahana's name? Sanrio is usually very serious about maintaining the stylization of Usahana with the stars in the middle in all of their material related to her. I'm guessing in your conversation with Sanrio, you discussed that maintaining that constant stylization would be difficult in a mobile game, or was it basically a non-issue with them? Chelsea answered, for all marketing and one-off use cases, we do tend towards the Usahana styling, but Sanrio acknowledges that when constantly talking to her and referencing her in game, it would be more legible to just use Usahana all in one. You'll see both from us depending in context. Samantha asked, what is the difference between announcement and heads up? Because I noticed after 1.8.1 announcement haven't been used by the team anymore, and it was always confusing to me anyway. Chelsea said, announcements go out to formal folks and are for more formal markety posts, whereas heads up is much more casual and quick notifications. A feedback by Sissy that says, I find it really annoying when I'm on a quest, we have to wait a day and I cannot do another quest until I'm finished with that one and the characters are stuck. Would it be possible to select which quest is active at any moment? And Chelsea said, right now we don't have any way to do this, but we are removing the character required flag from several late game quests. A feedback that says shuffle for items and shop by Amen Pan. With the addition of so many new clothing and furniture items in game, it could be fun and helpful to add a way to shuffle the items available in the shops. I would be happy with even once a week shuffle option. And Chelsea said, cool idea, I also first it to the design team. Another feedback by Amapan that says, unique sound for weather event. It would be incredibly helpful for if a sound effect of a new note could signal when the weather event begins. Often I'm decorating in a cabin, crafting, cooking, or playing minigames. I will miss the start of a weather event. But adding a notable sound would make the weather event unmissable. And Chelsea CC'd Eric. That's something that would be very helpful because, like Amanda said, I had the same issue very often. A feedback that says, show progress of quest by Jazz. Please put the progress for how many of these we have completed. For example, with the Hello Kitty one, saying if we have 4 out of 7 of the nulls with bows. This would be especially helpful with Wish Me Mail quests since the numbers are huge. Like, they only tell you if you've done 10,000 flowers and fertilizer or not, but not where you are. A bug report by A.G. Voss. And it says, I've been doing the gargantuan garden goals quest for a few days now. It counted the fertilizer, but it has not even begun to count any flowers. And Nico said, the flowers are being counted, but the UI user interface does not reflect that. This is something we're looking into for a future update. So that is good to know. So all the flowers that you pick up are still counted, even if it's not shown in the quest, and even if it's not shown as a pop-up like for the fertilizer. And Chelsea said, we are working on this. A feedback that says, sit it on cafe character interaction by Sweetie Pie. Basically, she asks if we could have people come in and sit in the cafe and come ask their order, and we'll bring them and something like that. And Chelsea said, yeah, this is on the list to do, but it is phenomenally complicated with some of the upcoming planned features for the cafe. So apparently there's more things to come. I'm excited to see what it is. But apparently also that feature is on the list. A feedback that says, love the new mochi machine feature. And Cookie Chan said, definitely wish there was a way to somehow visually identify the mochi, since right now when making dango I have to click through each to find the one I'm looking for. And Chelsea said, right now we don't have the ability to tint icons / display their unique data. This is the same reason all the flowers are white. We're doing investigation this release on what level of refactor would be required for icons to be able to show unique data. Okay, now I've looked everything for Phoebe. And Phoebe in Heads Up asked us, we are currently planning some super cute future collectible. We've narrowed it down to 5 bear designs and we need your help to decide which bear base to use. This is so cute, go vote for it. And then in another Heads Up, Phoebe said that Hello Kitty Island Adventure has been nominated for Best Mobile Game at the 16th Unity Award, and you can register to vote for your favorite game made with Unity. Something that was sure we would go through. I don't have the original thing, but I don't know if you know, but my main fashion that I'm wearing daily and on my other fashion channel is called Lolita fashion. So this is a topic that's been very, very known to me, and people are confusing the book called Lolita. I won't go into all details about this book, and the street fashion for Japan called Lolita. That has nothing to do together, just share the same name, nothing to do, just so you know. Shrimp Emotion says, have any of you even read the book that the terms originates from? Okay, this fashion does not originate from this book. And Phoebe said, hi, Lolita is a Japanese fashion style that is about modesty, lace and ruffles. It was originally a fashion movement that names was chosen because it was cute and it is inherently a feminist fashion. If people here use it in a way that is not the name of the fashion that existed for 50 years, we will remove it. Let's move the conversation on, but we must understand it is also a fashion style and it is a very beautiful one. If you want to know more about Lolita fashion, I actually have a playlist on my other channel that is What is Lolita fashion, and it will tell you everything that it is and everything that it is not, and the main terms and everything, so you can get to be acquainted with this beautiful fashion. And most of the dresses that have actually turned into cosplays of Hello Kitty Island Adventure were originally Lolita fashion, and so obviously I'm super excited about the spooky celebration ones, and it's coming soon, and I've already ordered the dresses to transform into that. I'm so excited. Jennifer M. Burke said in a feedback that says, cafe item not appearing in food tab, sugar kelp is not currently showing as a possible ingredient when cooking mochi. And Nico said, this is intended. There are a couple of ingredients that can't be used in the cafe yet. Stay tuned. So are we going to have even more recipes than the mochi and the boba and everything? That will be so cool. So now let's move to ArtStation. This is a website that I noticed very early when actually researching Hello Kitty Island Adventure and everything that's been done with it, because a lot of artists have posted their work there as their portfolio. And I found the new ones that have not shown yet. So we have Adam Roque, that is a senior environment artist that shows beautiful pictures of the rainbow reef and underwater, and also like all the different corals and the rocks and everything that they use to make the whole rainbow reef. And it said, one of the key areas I was responsible for on Hello Kitty Island Adventure was the Rainbow Reef, an underwater region that encompasses the entire island. This was the largest area in the game, and it went through a few iterations over the course of production to refine further each time. And I want to give a special shout out to all the Sunblink developers that also had a hand in this area. It was a huge team effort. Like I mentioned, it was a massive region and lots of incredible talented people have touched it and also provided feedback along the way. The art direction is Brendan Morris and Andy Meyer. The concept is Fruit Shoe and Megan Crisps. The tech artists are Richard Horn and Joe Carney. The lighting is Andy Meyer. The material is Don Krieger. And additional environment artists are Fernando Quinn, Tyler Larissy, and Jesse Van Elst. And we have heard most of these names before. Then we have Eric Garcia, that is a 3D stylist artist. He is showing Under the Sea furniture set. That is gorgeous. This is one of the very cool furniture that is very different from what is usually done, and so that's interesting if it's been done by somebody else. And he said, I had the amazing opportunity to collaborate with A Fallon Studio and Sunblink Entertainment on Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I was responsible for the complete 3D pipeline of these props, since modeling, sculpting, and texture creation. And then we have another set by Eric Garcia. That is the Imagination Celebration furniture. And they also look amazing. I'm really happy to see that. And I do see the same touch actually in those two sets of furniture. And you can definitely see that, for example, now the Jamboree furniture is kind of very different vibes than this one. And not only in terms of color and touch and texture and everything, but also the opulentness of the design. So you can definitely see different things made by different people. That was it for this week's news. Don't forget that if you click over there, you'll see a playlist with everything from 2.0, from live streams to all the guides to everything that has been said in the Discord. So click on there and see you there. Bye bye.